Hey Dream Deities, welcome back to the first episode of Podcast for You series, Episode 1. Today I have my own sister, Miss Lageeka Bhattarai, for the guest as today's video. So let's welcome her. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
And how are you feeling,
I'm feeling grateful and I'm very, very proud of you.
And thank you so much. So I'd like to straight jump into the topic. Okay. So at first, let me remind you guys, she's an MBBS student, and I guess she have achieved more than anyone, like in the teens life, because she has been teaching me each and everything. She has been giving me lessons, and she inspires me to start a YouTube channel. That's why we guys are here, because she inspires me to start a YouTube channel. So, what would you like to give a feedback to me?
As I've already said, I'm very proud of you, and I just want to say that keep moving forward, no matter what, or no matter who says what to you. Don't listen to anyone, just listen to your heart, what do you want to do in life, and what do you want to achieve for your life. Yeah, that's all. Keep working hard and don't listen to any negative comments or anyone. Just keep doing what you are doing, and yes, just do you.
Okay. Like, you mean I should just keep away the haters and just moving on the life, do consistent things?
Yes, you have to be consistent.
Okay. And let me get back up the time. I like to go with Miss Hetauda. Okay. Let me again remind you guys, she was the winner of Miss Hetauda. So, like, that was the stage you feel proud, I guess, and you make us proud, you make our family proud. So, what would you like to tell now? Like, what would you like to give that young Lageeka feedback or something like that? What would you like to tell, and what else you can tell to other teens like you who want to be the Miss Nepal or Miss Universe? What would you like to tell?
I just want to say that be confident. Everyone, in front of everyone, be confident, not only in front of stage. Because I was like that. I was confident in front of stage, but I wasn't comfortable as a person. As in a person, I was not comfortable with anyone. Because that was because of my low self-esteem. You don't have to please everyone, You are beautiful and you are perfect as you are. And just believe in your dreams and keep working hard. Yes.
Like, the new thing I learned from this YouTube series is, like, no matter whatever you do, there will be some setbacks and there will be some haters who will hate you. So, would you describe some hate, what will you describe some of the things you feel challenging during your teenage age? Because you have already passed that teenage age. And like teenage like me have faced many problems and are facing lots of problems. So, what would you like to give suggestion to them as well,
I'd just like to tell all of you is that just enjoy your time. This is life. You have to enjoy each and every moment of it, and you guys are children still, so enjoy this time. Play around. Yes, that's all. Just enjoy life.
Okay. Would you mind telling us the challenge you really faced?
I really faced self-esteem problem, and I was psychologically bullied as well. You are psychologically bullied in each and every part of your life, because people are jealous of you, and there are some dumb, mean teenagers, so they will say whatever that comes in their mind.
Yes.
I was struggling with really, really, really low self-esteem, due to which I have personally, missed so many opportunities. So don't do that. And yes, enjoy your time, work hard, yes, be very productive. Is that all?
Yes, before teenage life as well, I got bullied, as I have already introduced one video related to that. Like, when I was in grade 5, I faced bullying when I was vice captain, and it was like the worst year of my entire life, because I faced bullied and I was not even teenager.
You faced bullying because you were vice president that year.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Most of the people were jealous of you. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's the reality, I guess. And like today's field as well. Like when I'm studying YouTube, like I get many bullied, and I guess now I can feel like it's a part of
You
the
know,
life.
like there are going to be haters. There are going to be your haters. No matter what you do, there are going to be your haters. Just ignore them. You are not born to please them. You just do you. What is your goal? What do you have to achieve in life? You know that, right?
Yes, yeah.
So just focus on that. Just make yourself better day by day. Make yourself better day by day, yes.
Obviously, that's the main point, I guess, to be successful. And at the same time, there is the one thing that always helps you is your family. Like if others don't help, but there is obviously family to help.
Yes.
So like the many teenagers have what kind of fashion is their family is nothing for them. But if you were like some kind of psychologist, you can say, and how would you suggest them that family is everything? For me, I guess family is everything because they can do whatever you want. You are studying, you are wearing this clothes because of family.
Yes.
So like many teenagers have a miscommunication, I guess.
Yes.
Like the family is not the main thing. So how can you tell them?
His family is always there to support you. I just encourage them to speak up more with their families, and then spend more time with them, clear all the misunderstanding that has happened. And also, there are lots of kinds of families. Some parents are emotionally unavailable to their children. That's very bad as well. I would just like to give suggestion to the teenagers as well as the parents. Parents should understand teenagers' problem as well, and they should be open-minded. And also, the children, they have to open up to their parents. They have to respect them.
Okay, obviously. Yeah, I got to know that because of you, because like the way you respect the family and after that, I started to learn what to do with my family, how to take care of them, and I'm learning. I'm in the process of the learning. So, changing into the big topic, I would like to go with like the role model. Okay, everyone have their role model. So, what kind many people have role model like Cristiano Ronaldo, like the football players. So how people like me or teenagers like me can set the role models, is one of the most important thing, I guess, because how is your role model is going to determine how are you going to do in life, because you started copying them and you started learning from them. So how to choose nice and perfect role model for us?
I personally feel like you can find your role model everywhere you go. It doesn't have to be one specific person. You can learn many things from everybody around you. Set their positive side as your role, as a role model. Celebrities, they have their own good and bad in them. Not everyone is perfect. Everybody has their good and everybody has their bad. So I personally feel like, what do you want to become in life? What kind of things you want to achieve in life? By that way also you can set role models, and I personally prefer to set role models everywhere I go. If I see one good thing on you, okay, and I say, okay, I like that, and I set that, that habit as my role, I see your habit as my role, like my role model. And my role model is, I don't know. As I've already said, I make role model wherever I go.
Okay. Now I would like to go on the topic of motivation and discipline. According to the many people perspective, I guess motivation is just a dopamine for a moment. Do you agree on that or not? Motivation is just
Yes,
the
I
body.
totally do. I don't like to see motivational videos personally because I know what I have to do, but I'm not doing it, and
Okay.
it makes me more sad and it makes me more traumatic. It hits my trauma. So yes, motivation should come within yourself, and to be motivated daily, you have to exercise because, or you have to play some kinds of games as well daily because physical health determines your mental health, and motivation also comes from a mental health, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
And yes, you can watch motivational videos if you get totally motivated by it, but watching motivational video at one time and next moment you are procrastinating, you are going through Instagrams, that's not it.
No.
Yes, and it is true that motivational video gives you some sort of dopamine which lasts for a very short time. You just build up habit to do your tasks daily, and then eventually you will be habitual and you will get motivated easily by yourself.
So like now, like many people have the miscommunication of the things that audiobook is also the one of the thing to read where we can read, but I guess that's the miscommunication because from the audiobook you will not able to get everything that you, if you read the book you will get the everything, but if you listen to the audiobook, like you will not get everything. Will you agree on that?
I don't believe in that. I guess personal, there are personal views.
Yeah.
This is not a objective view, there are subjective. Some people like to listen to the audiobook and they will acquire more knowledge from audiobook than they read the book. Like for a different person, there can be different solutions to their problems. So I feel like some person will find audiobook more like productive, and some will find reading book more productive. I personally listen to the audiobook because I don't have time to read the books, and I don't like to purchase the book as well because it's really expensive. You can just listen to the audiobook for free, and you have to buy like 400, 500 rupees audiobooks. I'm sorry.
Subscription.
Yeah, book to study. I listen to novels, like fantasy novels.
Okay, of course. But I prefer reading psychological books.
Yes, that's your own opinion.
Yeah. I'd like to ask you one question. What kind of music you really prefer?
I prefer English pop as well, but I like very calming music. Yes, I just listen to what comes in my feed.
And like as I've already told you, I usually read psychological book, and in Atomic Habits, I found one line like you don't have to, like you should not usually listen to the sad music, so because it gives you the dopamine of the sad vibes. So what would you like to give some perspective or view on it?
Dopamine is a happy hormone. It gets released when you are happy, and
Okay.
sad music does not really. Yes, it might release dopamine in some cases. It differs from person to person. So I've already said, but yes, that has actually been proved that what kind of music you listen, that also determines your mood. If you only listen to sad songs, then obviously your mood will not be elevated. Yes, that's true.
Okay, yeah, I found that really important, because like many teenagers are really listening to the sad music nowadays, and I guess that's not the right thing because it will lead to the sad vibes, So
Yes, it will, but it depends. If you are sad and if you are already sad and you are listening to a sad music, it might help to heal you as well because you can relate to the song so much.
yeah,
it might help. It also depends on person to person.
So, like, as you're an MBBS student now, and I guess there have been some setbacks and challenges in the MBBS life as well. So, what would you like to give suggestion to those people who want to read MBBS in the coming days, in the coming future? So, what would you like to give suggestion to them?
You have to be consistent and you have to work hard. The topic is very vast. You have to study whole body, and it's very difficult major to select as well. It's very difficult field. You have to work very hard and you have to be consistent, and most of the time you have to dedicate yourself to study. So I'll just say work hard. For MBBS you need to work hard.
I guess not for only MBBS, like for the IT section,
Yes.
for the each and every section you have to work hard, at
Yes,
some
but in
times.
MBBS you are going to save lives.
Yeah.
So yes, you have to, dedicate your whole life to the patients and to serve. You have to dedicate your whole life to serve and to study.
I guess there are many my classmates who are really watching this video, and I guess they have some kinds of problems in the grading. Like no matter what was your past, but they would like to do obviously the grading because it determines your future. And I'm also really curious to learn like the new things. So what really can get me the A+ in SE in the grading? So what would you like to tell to the main
First,
classmates?
it's hard work plus it's smart work, and you have to be attentive in classes. And now it's it's digital world. You can find so many nice classes in YouTube as well. Utilize that. If you don't understand any topic in our class, then you can later go to home and watch YouTube videos on that topic, and you can gain more knowledge. Also practice your set. And that's fun, practice set is really fun. I used to find it really fun as well.
Yeah,
Be consistent. That's all.
yeah, I really found the practice it like interesting as well, because when you get to take your answer after
Yes.
doing something right, really
It
feels
makes you
satisfying.
really happy and it motivates you to do
Yeah,
a lot more.
yeah, I can feel that, because I haven't practiced it.
And
So.
yes, just don't mock. Gain some knowledge from each and every topic, because each and every topic are useful for your knowledge as well. And in common life also each and every topics are necessary. So yes,
Yeah, okay. Now,
take concept.
what would I like to tell is like the many teenagers, especially in this decade, I guess, I would like to tell that many teenagers have been drinking, smoking, and doing the bad things. Okay, so if they want to improve from today, what is your best suggestion for that? If they want to improve from today.
In my personal view, I feel like they should connect with nature more, and they should open up with family. It's not easy to quit smoking or alcohol or any kind of substance abuse. If you have to seek help, then seek help. It's nothing embarrassing. Seek help. Yes, seek help. Only that.
Okay,
Find a therapist. If you have to go to rehabilitation, then you can ask your parents as well. It's nothing to be embarrassed of. And just try to connect with nature as much as possible. Try to make your day productive. And try finding dopamine in other things rather than alcohol and smoking.
Okay, obviously, I found I guess very helpful for that. And I guess in this decade, especially in our country, Nepal, we are really facing the problem of nepotism, in every sector, like not in a school as well, like each and every sector. I guess in MBBS as well, at some kind of field, So what is your opinion on that? In every field we
What
are
I've
facing
found
nepotism.
out is there is nepotism in each and every field. There is nepotism everywhere you go. You have to speak up for that. Don't speak. You have to speak alone as well. But if you gang up, if you make a group and then talk about it, then it can be good as well. I personally have faced a lot of nepotism in my school days. They used to, discriminate very much between teachers, children, and then us.
Yeah.
And also I used to find some religious hate as well. That's very bad. That's, I don't know what to do. You try to speak up and you don't do that in the future. Yes, that's all.
And in this usually teenage, I accept bullying. I also face what kind of problem is laziness. I usually feel lazy at most of the time. So after completing the teenage, I guess you have learned to master, I guess, the cut the laziness. So what would you like to give a suggestion to cut the laziness? Because I'm really facing laziness at some kind of stress, laziness.
You have to improve your habit, just a small minor things. If you change them, then I feel like you can overcome laziness. As soon as you get here from school, you change your clothes, you wash your feet, and then you wash your face, and then you just keep yourself busy. You don't give yourself free time to just be lazy and bored and be unproductive, and just try to minimize procrastination as well, because I have personally faced with procrastination very much. I've suffered a lot from procrastination. I still do suffer from procrastination. Just set time. Doesn't matter, you have to have free time as well, but just set the boundary. If you are like, okay, I'm going to have a free time for 30 minutes, then I am going to do this, or I'm going to study, then exactly after 30 minutes study or do whatever you have planned to do. Just don't say okay, 5 more minutes, like that. You will be more lazy and you will procrastinate like that.
Okay.
And also exercise or play daily. It makes you more active. And eat healthy foods as well. Don't eat junks. Don't eat anything overly fried or that have lots of fats in it.
Okay. And what will I just to conclude in weight is
and don't drink Coke and any kind of cold beverages very often.
Do you have any suggestion to read any book? Because I love reading books, and I guess many of our viewers also
What kind of book?
Any kind of book that really helps you in life. I guess you have read some kinds of yeah.
I feel like The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is good, and Atomic Habits is good as well. The Power of His Subconsciousness. Yeah, they are good books. And 48 Laws of Power or something. Yeah, I've heard about that as well.
Yeah, I guess this much for our today's conversation. Thank you so much for coming here and giving us your time. Thank you so much for that. Have a great time, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.